Hello everyone and welcome to tonight's stream. Arno picked this stream out, or well, technically gave us the options. So we had Superliminal, which was a game that he gifted to me, and I have no idea what that is. I looked it up briefly, and I saw it was a psychological horror, or well, psychological puzzle game or whatever, with illusions and all that sorts of shit. Another game that he won that in the poll is Stardew Valley, the one that I've played like 2 years ago for just a few hours. It wasn't that much, but I had fun with it. But I guess the grind eventually comes. It just becomes too much for me. And lastly, the game that we're going to be playing, the game that actually won by a landslide, I haven't seen this happen in a while, is Prison Architect. I have played this game for the tutorial only, but it's been like a year ago since I've done that. And now here we are. Hello, that's me. Joshua, fuck off. Here we are. We're back with this, and it still shows the tutorial. Oh fuck me! How do I do that? I think it's a game capture instead of a display capture. Then I think I need to switch that into that. How the fuck do I navigate? Oh, it's just WASD. Okay, gotcha. The CEO, incoming call. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do, by the way. So, bear with me. Because, like I said, it's been a while. And I don't know how far I came with the tutorial. So, yeah. The CEO, this is a tough one. Okay. There's a prisoner incarcerated at this facility who's been convicted of a double murder and sentenced to death. That's where we come in. We've been contracted to construct an execution chamber in time for the guy's big day. Okay, so the fucking capital punishment is still a thing in this prison. Okay, so where do you want it? Oh, this is where I want the new facility to be built. The first step with any project like this is to construct the building itself, with enough space to fit inside an execution room and a holding cell. So let's get started. Construct a new building here. We will also need an entrance to the execution facility. It just sounds so wrong. Execution facility. Like, what the fuck? Build a large jail door into the south wall. Okay. So what we need is a foundation. Do we want it from concrete or brick? Does that matter? I guess so. So, like, so then. Gotcha. You really need to shut the fuck up. Your workmen are responsible for the construction of buildings. They'll collect the steel and concrete from this storeroom and take it to the construction site. They'll use those raw materials to build the foundations and framework of your new building. This is the slowest part of construction, so you should plan ahead when building new facilities. While we wait, take a look around, use WASD or the arrow keys to move around, and use the mouse use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Okay. Okay. I really like the way that Roller Coaster Tycoon does this more though with the scrolling and zooming, because you can just zoom out and zoom in and that as well. But if you hold the right mouse button, you can just drag it all across the screen and it'll go. You know, it'll zoom. It'll just work with the WSD. But anyway, we need to build a door, a large jail door, which is here. Okay, been there, done that. Okay, so they are off doing that. I wonder how this actually works in official prisons. If they have like an entire construction force, or that's basically just different. I wonder what they're gonna do though. Like, I just said, build me this entire goddamn room. I guess this is the foundation that they're laying here. It does take a while, yeah. What do we got? Sentenced to 10 years by death of... sentenced to 10 years for death by dangerous driving. Family, mother, work credentials, stint. Estimated reoffending chance 44%. Okay, so basically we get an entire file with it that just says like, hey, this is the amount of percentage that this guy has for going back into the criminal circuit. So we got showers here. There we got the garbage. We got the deliveries. Anything else up here? No. Inside the building, I want a cell and an execution room. Partition the space by constructing some brick walls. Alright. Why can't we just build a normal door here? Why do we need to make a large jail door? I don't understand that, to be fair. I already built that. There we go. Those are the bricks that I need. Now add large jail doors to those dividing walls. You can rotate an object by clicking the middle mouse button or press R. Okay. Which... a large jail door. Yes. And then rotate. There we go. Wonder where the cash comes from, though. Basic detention care, 30k. Administration center, 10k. I want to see where the... well, not where the intake comes from, where the... grants. Oh, these are the grants, okay. Staff. Got a couple guards and the administrators. Who the hell are you then? The foreman, the chief. What is the difference between a chief and a warden? I wonder. Okay, so he's the top brass. Then you got the Department of Finance. And then that shit goes all the way over there. You got the Department of Psychology, Health, Education, Legal. Head of Maintenance, the Groundskeeping. Unlocks the Gardener. Hey, fuck. That's looking good. We now need to designate rooms for those spaces. This seems like a much more intricate way of doing stuff than most of these tycoon games do it. Designate the cell in the small area, then designate the execution room itself in a large area. Okay. Execution. That's... and then we're gonna get a cell for that part. What is this actually gonna do? Those new rooms have requirements before they become functional. Well, that makes sense. The cell needs a bed and a toilet. The execution room requires the electric chair. Oh, we just do it by electric chair. That's... okay. Place a bed there. I have no idea why this dude still needs a toilet. And we're gonna place the electric chair over there. There we go. The workman just comes in. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. The inside doors, okay, I get it. But these large jail doors on the outside kind of look weird to me. Does the rest have it as well? Yeah. Nobody coming in with the electric chair? Oh, there we go. Just needs to be delivered. That's the essentials taken care of, but there are still a few improvements you could make. It's up to you though, these aren't strictly required and depends on how much you care about prisoners and their environment. The cell itself could be improved with an outward facing window and a small bookshelf. Okay. And a facility would look better with a higher quality floor material, like wooden floorboards or mosaic tile. Why the fuck do you, why would you do mosaic tiles? So outside you could add some lighting and a paved pathway if you think it needs it. Oh. He's getting baptized. This is the man in question, Edward Rumsey, a teacher once you would believe. It's not our place to decide that if he deserves this. The law has made that decision and we're just here to do a job. Yeah, that's the thing, you know? I mean, there's quite a few people around who are against the death penalty, and there's quite a few people who are for the death penalty, but overall, like, the law is the law, and you're not there to make that decision. If others decide that, then you as a cop can't do anything about that anymore. Regardless of, you know, you picked the wrong classes if that's the case. Once you're satisfied the facility is ready, you can begin the prisoner transfer to his new cell. Simply click on the Polaroid in the cell to initiate the transfer. Okay, well, let's see if we can... paving or mosaic. I guess we can go with the wooden floor, right? Walls and doors. Rooms, objects. We can give him a window if we want. Well, we'll give him a window so he can still look out. We can do one there. Then we can do one there. We can add a bookshelf. Just in case. And then we can also add some paving stone. Let's see how that looks. Meh, I think I should have gone for the mosaic instead. There we go. And you're done by clicking on the Polaroid. Okay. The chief. Don't shit on one tip for this guy. He's a stone cold killer, guilty as charged. He even confessed. Wanna hear his description of what he did? It's juicy stuff. It was around 11 PM. The lights were already on. I knew she was home. Why did this turn into a horror game all of a sudden? Well, more importantly, why is everything open? I knew it'd get you to here. Edward, oh, he killed his own wife. Okay. What are you going to do? And he just banged. He banged her, but in another way. Oh, then he killed a double homicide. Okay, interesting. He killed her afterwards, just for the fun of it. He's got no PP. There's no PP left for this move. And then he just left the gun there and then just left. I mean, she's cheating on him. Clear as day, if you ask me, he deserves every fault he's gonna get. Yeah. All men deserve forgiveness, even him. I used to assure in yourself that you can deal out such a final judgment. Catching your wife with another man is no excuse for what he... That's true. That's very true indeed. And he went there with a loaded gun knowing he'd find them together at that double premeditated murder. Yeah. He's done nothing but cooperate with the authorities. Yeah, but that's still the thing. He made the choice to kill those two and he can still cooperate, but that's the thing. He probably wants to die because the only one that he actually truly loved is dead. So, if he'd committed this crime 100 miles north, he'd be looking at life imprisonment instead. How is that justice? You want a guy like this running free? I'll sleep just fine at night when I know he's gone. Do people actually use the pavement? Good work so far. However, there's one problem. The execution room isn't functioning yet. Because it doesn't have any power. Well, that makes sense. Yes, we didn't put any power into it. So, we need to connect it to the electrical supply. Okay. Which is over there. We are now viewing the prison in utilities mode, which shows us the electrical wiring layout for the entire prison. Each building in the prison is connected to the power grid by these thick underground electric cables. Power is provided to the prison by the substation, which draws electricity from the national grid. As you can see, the entire wing of prison cells is without power. All of the lights are out. This problem, we first need to switch into utilities mode to understand why the lights are without power. Well, probably because there's no fucking thing going over there, right? The nearest electrical cables are too far away. Our engineers can complete the wiring for this area. Extend the electrical cables nearby to cover this wing of the prison. Okay. So we go into utilities. And then electrical cable. Then we go from there to there. Okay, so these guys all have electricity now. But the execution room still doesn't. Lights on the only... I like how they're planning to execute this guy, like he's already in a cell with his baptizer, the priest. And it's not... It's barely functioning, it's not even moving. Use the power cables to connect the execution facility to the power. Yep, will do. The electric chair itself is a special type of electrical item and requires its own dedicated power line. You'll need to connect it up directly with main cables. Okay. So what if I just yeet? And then yeah, I guess. There they come. There we go. We are almost done, I think. We should test a new execution room at least once before we try it, though. Okay, so we're gonna execute another guy? Just going to turn on to make sure everything is okay. Well, that didn't work. Looks like we drew too much power and tripped a circuit breaker in the power station. No, prison is dark. We're going to need more juice to be able to handle the power spike that the electric chair generates. Okay. First, we need to turn the power back on. This is a two-step process. Switch the power station back on by clicking on it. Switch the power station back on by clicking on it, and then switch on in the menu that appears. Then build 3 more capacitors so that we know we have enough power capacity. Once you've done that, test the electric chair again by clicking on it and select. Okay. Utilities. Boom, boom, boom. That should be enough. And there they come. Oh, I found a hotkey for this. I found a hotkey for speeding it up now. It's just 3, 2, 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we got more capacitors now. Well done, I believe we are finished with this job. What happens now is out of our hands. We did a professional job, and that's important in our business. Try not to worry about what happens next. Jesus? Oh. Oh, this is the murderer. He's like, Father, forgive me for I have sinned. Can I help you? This seems like he's about to suck him off. Are you looking for forgiveness? I don't know. I have to do something. I can't live... Jesus fucking Christ, this is a little too hard for my liking. I have to do something. I can't live with the things I've done. I see. So, he did kill his wife. He did kill the one that she was having sex with. But also, he doesn't want to live himself, like I said, because probably the only one that he actually loves, or truly loved, and probably thought that she loved him as well, is dead now. Okay. You have to turn yourself in. Whatever you've done, you cannot evade the consequences. You will never be able to live with yourself until you face up to your past. I want to go back. I want to forgive her. I want her to forgive me. God will forgive you no matter what you have done. Will he? But you must answer for your crimes in the eyes of the law. There's no other way. Okay, so this is basically a priest that says, okay, we got this. You know, you got the full extent of the law, but you also have God. How does that cooperate with one another in this time, Edwards? You've done the right thing, even though this world will not forgive you for it. You'll be with God soon, and he will have the final judgment on you. Yeah, he's about to go to hell, isn't he? Well, at least we still gave him a Bible. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm kind of tired. Gotta work tomorrow, so I don't know how long this stream is gonna last. What if he's gonna prison break? It's fucking 20 degrees Celsius outside, and I am... Well, I'm not sweating, but it's like... It's just hot in the room. I've always wondered how that actually works, like the electric chair. So basically they hook him up. Hold on, I want to see this. How does electric chair work? Electrocution, I guess, show me what the fuck. Firing squads, hanging. The decline of the electric chair. An electric chair is a strong wooden chair which has electrodes, which are objects often made out of metal that conduct electricity. Yeah, that makes sense. For running electric current through the convict's body. One electrode is placed on the convict's head and another is placed on the convict's right shin. When the switch is turned on, a 2000 volt current goes through the convict. current is to stop his heartbeat, cause unconsciousness, and cause death. Sometimes the chair was made from the wood of the gallows, which it replaced. Alright, so... that sounds kind of fucking creepy if you ask me. Edward Ramsey, Ramsey, you have been found guilty of 2 counts of murder in the 1st degree. The penalty is death. Do you have anything to say? God forgive me or something, probably. Susan, I'm sorry. Oh, okay. It's like I'm in heaven. I thought this was a tutorial. They're telling a whole story in between the tutorial. Chapter 2 Palermo. There's a crisis brewing at one of our other facilities. Someone started a fire in the prison kitchen. The priority is to put it out, stop any casualties, and prevent more damage. Use the emergency services button in the toolbar to call the fire brigade. Get this under control before it burns the whole prison down. Okay. Click right mouse to move the fireman here. Mouse. Okay, I need you over here, and I need you lot over here. Hey, Frank! I've been. Okay. I need you 4 over here, and I need you 4 over here. Try not to kill yourself while you're at it. Can even decide on the colors of the wallpaper? What do you mean, decide the colors of the wallpaper? Am I missing something here? Is it done? My god, there's a survivor in the wreckage. Okay, this may sound weird, but I love it when people have burnt. It just makes them look like a way that I cannot really explain it. It looks cool, you know, especially in movies. It looks cool. Binnenhuisarchitect. No, I think we can decide. It just makes them look cool. It makes them look different from most humans, you know? And I know it just sounds hella weird when I put it like this, but that's not the point. Christ on a crutch, it's Don Palermo. Of all inmates, it just had to be our mob boss. Oh, great, they're gonna start a fucking mob riot. Frank, we need you. Mr. Costello, the bad news for him. You're messed up. Yes, that's true. But it makes them look cool, Naomi. I don't know how to say it. It just makes them look different, especially in the movies. The bad news for him is that budget cuts have meant we had to sack all of our permanent doctors. The good news is our infirmary is still usable. Hire a couple of doctors and they'll take care of Don Palermo while we sort this mess up. We need to clear up this mess. Well, I think that since he's the only one that's injured within the building, he was probably the target thanks to another mob boss. Use the bulldoze tool to demolish the ruined canteen and kitchen. You need to remove all the debris. Okay. How do we demolish this, though? Designate a garbage zone. Oh, we have a garbage zone. Naomi! I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to give you a designated zone. Fierst is that. Who the fuck? Hold on, let me... Fierst. That's Heerst. No, I don't know. Don't know who you're talking about, sorry. Finally, can you send those firemen home? Yeah. I've added more details in your to-do list. The rest is the... No, because they said that it's the only one. The only victim. We can send these two home. You said he was the target since he was... What is there multiple people in here then? I don't see any... Do you see any other bodies here? I do see garbage. No, I'm sorry, I don't see anyone else. Okay, let's designate a garbage zone, which means that probably this. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be the garbage zone. So they're gonna drop the garbage here. Foundation, bulldoze, which means that we're gonna have to bulldoze this entire fucking thing. Whoop. Okay, done that. And then staff. Let's hire a few doctors. What? I did dismiss the firemen, I think. Yeah, they're already packing up. Okay, cool. Hey, Ben Frank. Hire a couple doctors. Yes. Clear the wreckage. Optional hire more workmen to speed up the demolition. Demolishing those buildings will take a while. You can pass the time more quickly. Yeah, I already figured that out a long time ago. Where am I supposed to put this guy though? The infirmary. I need to put him in the infirmary. Where the fuck is the infirmary? Shower, shower, shower. I need the partially dead mob boss. Oh, here he is. Go, boys. Go, go. What do we got here? There are no canteens accessible by this cell. Oh yeah, they're gonna riot, aren't they? Yeah, they're already partially rioting. The bolt! I'm fucking hungry as shit. Okay, now all we need to do is clear this shitty wreckage. Jesus fucking Christ, the amount of shit. Doing good, went for a drink in The Hague with a friend on Thursday and had my grandma's 90th birthday. Jesus fucking Christ, people are getting old. My grandfather's 85 and I already thought that was old, to be fair. Now I just went to my grandma's. Looked, I was watching the NOS, you know, the Pope's death as well as King's Day. We switched it a little bit in between, and afterwards we just played a couple things of Scrabble, and we did go to a rommelmarkt, a free market, a vrijmarkt, whatever the fuck that's called in English, and, because it's a Dutch tradition to do King's Day. Don't really expect anything else. Good work. Let's check up on our casualty. Donda. Esta la biblioteca. Mr. Palermo, what have they done to you? See, he looks sick. I think he's trying to say something. Which of you rat piss motherfuckers did the bombastic side eye? No one did this to you, Poppy. It was an accident. Hey, fucking, how you doing? Shut your stinking mouth and listen good, the both of you. If I knew which one of you fuck started that fire, I'd snap your stinking neck. But my time is done. I'm going to die in this fucking bed, and there's a family business to run. The Palermo name is all we've got left. So do you do the honorable thing, you dirty piece of shit fucks, capiche? Bombastic side eye. We know what to do, pops. We have a corruption scandal, don't we? These fuckers are being paid off. Watch your fucking back. This isn't over, Nico. Oh, great. Without food, these inmates will be tearing the walls down within a couple of days. We've got to secure the prison before we end up with a riot on our hands. This is the deployment screen. From here, you can control the tactical deployment of all your guards. Deploy a spread of guards at all cell blocks. Assign 10 guards to stations around the prison. That should be sufficient show of strength for now. I also want to patrol around the inner courtyard where we will be building the new facilities. Okay. Anytime you're unsure of what to do, highlight the objective and you'll see addition. Okay, so if I do this, deploy 10 prison guards around the prison. Okay. Assign guards. Open employment screen. A guard will automatically be assigned to this. Okay, so I think what I need to do is one here, one there, one there, one there, one there. Don't think I need to be here. One there. In the showers? Okay, fine. We'll put them in the showers as well. One there. And then... The fuck is this anyway? Is this a watchtower? Probably is. Let's just place one. Fuck me. Let's place another one in the shower. There we go. Assign 2 guards to patrol the courtyard. Okay. One there. And one there. This should be the inner courtyard, right? Is it? I mean, it is the courtyard. What do we... No fucking tell me, I don't know. To assign guards to patrol, click... okay. Nope. Get rid of that one. Patrols? Hold up. I see now. I see. Guard Hardy will join this. He's gonna be corrupt in another. Assign guards. The fuck is all this about? Colored patrol routes allow you to overlap and assign separate guards to them. Click and drag to create a blue patrol route. Okay, let's... And then I also need a magenta, and I want him to go like so. Like so. Like so. And like so. There we go. That's how you assign guards. Works weird, but okay. We have a lot of work still to do. We need to turn our attention to replacing the kitchen and canteen. So they can high five twice. Yeah, technically, yeah. So, but when I can already see them doing that when it's night and they overlap on one of the tiles. They're like, hey, boom. You'll need to install several pieces of equipment and hire some chefs. What, did I die with the fire? Once that's done, we'll build a new canteen. Once you have all that completed, the chefs will automatically start preparing meals for the entire prison. If you're unsure what to do at any time, try highlighting the objective in it to do. Jesus fucking Christ. Build a kitchen. Wonder if there's only going to be females in the kitchen or not. We need to build a canteen, which is about... How big is the canteen? 20 square meters. So, what is 20 square meters? Is 20 square meters not just this? 20 meters square. 2 times 10 is 20. It should be. Whatever. We're doing the canteen, right? Yeah, we are. Okay. It's gonna be a little bit of a bigger canteen, but that's okay. The danger level is low and is increasing. Four prisoners say they are well treated. 75 prisoners have serious complaints. We'll have a couple days, so. Why was that pill on my screen? There we go. Hire at least 8 cooks. How many fucking cooks do you want me? Can we at least start building the fucking perimeter, please? Drug smuggling, yes. That's definitely a drug smuggler. Devs 2 today. If they can just... Oh, wait. I think I know what to do. We need to build the rooms first, don't we? Fuck. We're gonna build a concrete wall. Why do we have 80 prisoners? 88, 80. It's a lot of prisoners. Oh well, if we have multiple deaths, then at least we can get a few more. Objects. Jesus fucking Christ, we're gonna need a lot. Goes excellently with a chair. Okay, so what do we do here? McAllister, get your fat fucking ass off the ground. Glenn over here. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's also a mode where you can just use a prison break, so... My shipbuilding is where I got that from, my lady. I also need a... They're swarming the place like a... Yeah, and the thing is, nothing has been built yet. I need a double jail door, or a large jail door. So I can rotate. There we go. Then we're also gonna do a nice flooring in it. Do we go with stone? No. Let's just do a wooden floor for now. They're still working on it. Fucking annoying this sounds. Oh, we got another dead body. Where's the autopsy room, by the way? That's the power grid. Storage. There should be an autopsy room somewhere. They're taking the dead body somewhere, right? Where do they dispose him of? I hope they built the door on time, otherwise you'll have an interesting cell. Yeah. The furnace? Well, yeah, but usually it's just an autopsy room to start off with. Do they just put him back in a cell? Please don't tell me they put him back in a cell. Solitary's over there. I just wonder where they drop him. Oh, just in the back of an ambulance. Well, alright. We also need a serving table here. Let's do that first, because we cannot do anything with the floorboards yet. Where is the serving table? I already know what it means. He overdosed. That's what he did. He fucking overdosed. Beam boom puff, 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 puff. Okay, and now for the kitchen. We are gonna need another... Is the sound too hard, by the way? Is it too annoying, or is it solid? I think I need just a regular jail door. Can you bitch shut the fuck up with your goddamn rioting? Connect the sink to the water mains. Install at least 4 cookers. Okay, so we still need... Four cookers? I don't know how much I need. Install a kitchen sink. I've done that. Place a bin in the kitchen as well. Okay. Install at least 4 fridges. Uh... 3, 4. And then we also need a bin. Let's just place 2 just in case. There we go. Okay, let's speed it up a little. I like it when everything comes together. It's 4, and now we still need a couple fridges, which are done as well now. We need this to connect to the water main. Water. Do we just... do it like so then, I guess? And we also have the electrical circuits, which fucking died in here. And there we go. That should just about work. I did build a canteen, right? I mean, it says Install at least 6 tables. These are tables. What I need is a wooden floor. Let them set everything up first. Can't have floor. No, I don't know why. That's the thing. This should count as the kitchen. And this should count as the canteen. Floors too luxury, yeah, I guess so. Use this empty room to create a new area for deployment. No, what I want is a... a cell, dormitory, Jesus fucking Christ. Workshop, common room. No, what I want is... this shouldn't be part of the canteen anymore. So how do I... do I just click empty room then? Are they not allowed to have any floor? Limestone? I don't fucking know what I'm supposed to do here. In a failed serving table, what the fuck are you talking about with failed? Do I just need to reconnect the room then? As in... remove an object from your prison. Well, I want to... how do I build those again? I completely forgot how to build those. How does one build those? Sell flooring? Well, I can't sell material or demolish walls. This is the one. Then I guess I'll just build a brick wall outside of this then. Just let them go. Okay. And then we need to place a bin in the kitchen. For some reason, because this thing was designated as a wall as well, it didn't work up until the fact that I extended the wall one to the left for some reason. I don't know how it works, but I guess it worked. So let's place a bin in here as well. Let's just do 2 just in case. Oh, they're missing benches on this side, aren't they? We cannot have that now, can we? Objects. Oh shit, I fucked that one up. Okay, you can just right click to cancel. That's cool. Bench, 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 bench. There we go. These still need to be thrown into the power grid. Okay, there we go. Oh shit, fuck up. You would not believe what I've just been told. What? Potato. Our guys were dumping some of the old foodstuffs. They discovered packs of narcotics and bottles of alcohol hidden in the crates. We suspected the Palermo family of smuggling into the facility for some time now, but we've never been able to determine it. Some days it doesn't rain, it pours. Don Victor Palermo, boss of one of the East Coast most feared mob families. The Palermos eluded the FBI for decades. Anthony Palermo, the Don's eldest son and natural heir, ran the day-to-day operations. Nico Tamaretti wasn't a made man, but was welcomed into the family business when he married the Don's only daughter, Vitalia. Sonny Palermo, the Don's second son, the runt of the litter, temper like a pit bull and only half as smart. Their empire ran a narcotics trade from Maine to Florida, which means the entire fucking East Coast. That was until Anthony got caught in flagrante delicto. Oh, he's the shot dead by jealous. He was deceased because he fucked the wife of Edwards, who died in the early. Okay, gotcha. Unfortunately for the family, police at the scene found 12 kilos of uncut cocaine in Anthony's sports bag, and the evidence led straight to the top. And then the FBI just raided the fucking building. Wonder why there's blood here. I mean, he didn't die here, so why is there blood here? I mean, I get it. He was there, now he's not anymore. He died due to being murdered, but that's not the point. Overnight, everything the Palermo family had built up crumbled to the ground. The FBI had everything they need to ensure that they'll rot in jail. Doesn't mean that I can't do anything in jail anymore then, because mob bosses are notorious. Which leaves Vitalia, the son's only daughter, the only living member of the family who isn't behind bars. We don't know much about her, other than she was always kept outside the family business. But somebody on the outside must have been sending those drugs in. We could have quite a serious narcotics problem on our hands here, but we can't deal with that yet. We've got our kitchen and canteen up and running. Our chefs will work on preparing the food for everyone, which should cool things down. Well, I don't think so, because we still haven't done anything with the electrical supply yet. So I'm concerned that the fire was clearly deliberate, and we don't want a repeat of that. Install sprinkler system over the new kitchen and canteen and connect them to the water mains. All prisoners have needs. Those needs directly impact how your prisoners behave. Right now, everyone's starving hungry, and that's what all the shouting has been about. Food is one of the highest priority needs, and you ignore it at your peril. A prison is just a few filled meals away from a wall-to-wall riot. You can monitor the needs of all your prisoners from the needs report, which you can normally access through the reports icon in the right. Jesus fucking Christ. This report shows combined needs of all your prisoners. Red means a lot of prisoners are angry about this particular need not being met. As you'd expect, food is red for virtually everyone. But these prisoners are also very bored, recreation needed, and the prison is a pretty shabby state, which is reflected in their environment and clothing screens. Environment? Yeah. They have the need and turn it to a concern about the need. Okay, and the other one was recreation. Need this, are concerned about this, desperately want this need fulfilled, are furious that they can't meet this need. Okay, and clothing. Oh, fuck that clothing, man. It's your decision as a resident prison architect which needs you will try to attend first. You could install televisions in their cells to keep them occupied and hire some janitors to clean the place up, or you can just ignore your prisoners' needs altogether and rely on force to keep your prison under control. I'll leave it up to you. Okay, so we need to connect this to the utilities. I guess we just yeet, and we just yeet, and we just yeet. That's all we need to do? Okay. Sell utility, we can sell this. There we go. What about the water supply? That's flowing everywhere. No, that's cool. Four prisoners say they are well treated. 75 prisoners have serious complaints. One has been killed recently. Ow. Okay, install a new sprinkler system. Connect the kitchen sprinklers to the water mains. Now, where Okay, so utilities, water. We need a few large pipes to go in here then. Okay, we'll just do that for now. But what I really need is... let's see. Sprinklers. Where would I get sprinklers? The entire UI is so filled that I don't even fucking get half of it. Foundations, walls and doors. Objects, rooms. Objects, I guess sprinklers. A fire sprinkler, okay. There we go. And the canteen as well, before we forget. Objects. And then we also need to connect... There we go. Of connecting individual items to the water supply. Okay, so what we need is utilities, water, small pipe. We need to connect. All of these together. Although, what I think we can do is sell these guys, because let's see, small pipe there, and then what we can also do is sell. We can sell utility. Then we can use a small pipe in here as well. We still have to sell this one though. There we go. Handle the food needs. Oh, that's gonna work out just fine in a few. Boredom can be locked quite a fair by installing television in each person's cell, or you could build a common room and place some TVs and pool tables in there. How about we give them all a TV, yeah? Just a small one. How the fuck do you want me to put a... Alright. You ain't hearing me complain. These guys can just watch TV out of bed, you know? I do wonder, what would you even... What would you even watch in prison? A TV in every cell, what a punishment. Yeah, so, yeah, basically because of the needs, you know, because of their needs. It's not like I want to give them a TV, but game's saying it's optional, and I like things to be optional, but Prison Break, obviously. Oh shit, oh shit. Cancel that one. Harold. He's gonna want a machine about me, isn't he? Holding cells. Is that all the cells? No, we still have a couple left. Hey, Arno. I see you, don't worry. Boom. 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 It's fucking hot in here. Why did he have a knife? Knuttenbelt. Why the fuck are you in here anyway? Incarcerated for contempt of court after refusing to develop the final bit of his SSH key. He stands accused of grand laryncy, sedition, and a lack of dress sense. A lack of dress... Well, okay, the last one's kind of the hardest on this. Sentenced to 70 years for multiple crimes, including an aggravated assault, grievous bodily harm, and assaulting an officer. Family, wife, son, mother, father, girlfriend, son, mother. Whew. He stands accused of grand larceny, sedition... Okay. This is becoming a Scandinavian prison. We wouldn't like that now, would we? What? We've had an incident in the showers. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Hey, Naomi, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Actually, there's two bodies. Luckily for us, we've got cameras in there. When you get a moment, click on the Polaroid in the showers and we'll take a look at what happened. Which showers, though? Quite a few showers. Does anybody see a Polaroid somewhere? I mean, there should be a shower somewhere. Pick me. Oh, here he is. Well, alright. He's got any place. It's such a compelling story. Alone. Perfect. In a prison, how the fuck can you be alone at any given time? You took your time, cut the bullshit. I never did know what that is of mine sawing you. This your idea of the old man? Is that what you think, you fat fuck? Jesus, relax. I didn't mean for him to get hurt. I love him like he's my own father. I'm sick of seeing this family brought down by your stupidity. The fire was meant for you. Then consider this repaying the favor. Oh, there's another guy. Don't come the saint. We both know you plan to take me out one day. Yeah, you always wear a smart guy, Nico. Look where it got you. Don't worry, you won't feel a thing. I told you. Watch your back. Have you met Frankie before? He's got a unique talent with piano. Why? Oh, he's using strings. I did wonder what the 18 plus warning was about before I started this game. Now I know. Honestly, by the time he's finished, they'll think it was suicide. Oh, he did manage to get a swipe in. Okay, so there's 2 out of 3 of them are dead. So the fat fuck is dead. And... okay. How the fuck did he manage to stab him in the... yeah, okay, I guess. Fantastic. Looks like the Palermo family is running out of members. Yeah, they're killing each other. You can bet the Palomos were selling those narcotics to every con here, and the guards are telling me they've seen a lot of prisoners showing signs of withdrawal since they set the fire. I want you to search every prison and every cell, but we find the Palomo drugs all over the prison. Okay. Staff. Guards. What do you want me to do? Okay. Martin Montante, why the fuck do you do this? Martin, Mr. Torche Montante, has been incarcerated 4 times before for armed robbery of S&M shops. He's fucking around in S&M shops? He's now back in for violating his probation as he was not allowed to own a single article of clothing made of leather. Sentenced to 36 years. How the fuck did he get out 3 times before though? Dangerous driving. Democrats, bro. Look at his family. I lost him. I'm sorry. I lost Montante. He has 3 months. Yeah. He's a bad bitch. He built like that. McAvoy. Since 90 years from including possession, carjacking, and rioting. Family. Girlfriend, mother, father, ex-wife, son, mother, father. Who the hell is that? There's so many people! Why do we have 95 out of 81 prisoners? What kind of fucking prison system is this? Search cell block by clicking on a prisoner, then clicking search cell block. By clicking on a prisoner within that cell block. Okay, but they're all... Fucking hell. Okay, so we have the food issue, we have the recreational issue, which we tackled. Hire some janitors. How about we hire some janitors as well? Where's the janitor? There we go. And then we do a little... You start in the shower, buddy. You already swiping? Yeah, you better start swiping. And I'm gonna put one over here. 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 We'll start in the showers. Look at him. Johan. I'm assuming that this is to hold this part together. Jack, subject 0, question. Jack, also known as subject 0, is a notorious criminal whose crimes include piracy, kidnapping, vandalism, and murder. Well, that's kinda a weird fucking thing to have altogether. She... Oh, okay. She is also a biotic, possibly one of the most powerful human... What the fuck is a biotic? I've never heard of the term biotic before. Does anybody know what a biotic is? Bacteria, fungi, plants, archaea, animals, and protists are biotic factors. I don't know what the hell that means. I have no idea. Never heard that before. I've never heard that term before, and neither do I care. Sentenced to 30 years for multiple crimes, including death by dangerous driving. DBDD. Robbery and aggravated burglary. Family, father, wife, son, father, girlfriend, mother, father. Motherfucker. Okay, so now. How do we do that again? So she's by clicking on a prisoner within that cell block, then clicking search cell blocks. Okay, these are all going to be searched. You, BG... Senator Xendokenotaf. Okay, search cell block. McAvoy. Search cell block. Okay, so we have that one. Who's going to be searched? That one, that one. We have another one here. Let's search this one as well. The fuck do you got? Is that a baton? Where the fuck did you get a baton? I know where you get a baton from, but that's not the point. Let's see. Search cell block. Is he poisoning the toilet? How dare you poison the toilet? Okay, let's take a look. We have 4 solitary things. The shower is all nice and clean now. What? On the positive, it's not as bad as it could have been, but there are definite problems with drug and alcohol dependency. We need to help these men. It's the only way of curbing their activities. Do you want them to see a shrink, or what do you want them to do? Start a drug treatment program in the infirmary. Our doctors will administer a chemical substitute that will help alleviate the cravings in our addicts. Okay, so they're gonna administer a chemical substitute, which is basically administering a drug for another drug. Who says that they don't want to be addicted to those drugs that they're getting now, then? For the alcoholics, there's this chemical substitute, so I suggest we start group therapy sessions. You have to build a new common room to run those meetings. To start new programs, go to reports in the bottom right of the screen, then programs. Okay, I'm gonna open the window really quick. Oh my fucking god. Hey, there's a spider. Spider? No, I'm gonna need you to die. Did you die yet? I don't know, I don't see you anymore though. There we go. Anytime you're unsure what to do, highlight the objective. We'll be fine. Build a group therapy. Build a common room. Let's build a common room, shall we? Where do we build the common room, though? Alright, fuck it. We'll just build a common room here. No? Does it have to be within? Ah, interesting. Is there any room for a common room somewhere in the buildings that we already have, or do we need to make a new room for this? I guess we can do this, right? Create a meeting place. Okay. Oh. I just gave it the empty room allocation, and that's not the correct thing that I was... Okay. Let's just make a new... Wait, how do we... Lamp? How do you light this up, though? Why is everything lit up except this? How do you light this up? Hmm. I guess we can do it here. Walls and doors. Brick wall. There's a valve here, which we cannot do. Okay, so how about... No, fuck, I can't do anything about that either. Okay, so how about we do it like so. Like so. Like so. Like so. And then we allocate the common room. How about we let it build first? I don't know if this will work. I don't know how the allocation really works within this game. Okay, so we have this now. And still doesn't work. Room requirements indoor. Well, isn't this indoors? Let me actually get a... well, I don't need a chair. I need a fucking... door. Dummy? Hello? There we go. So they can at least get out. Can I now? I don't know how this works. Spring event just started on Pokemon. Okay, so. You being an addict again? Utilities. Water wiring. Fuck you, then I'll go do it. I never said I wanted to do it, so you can do it yourself. But I'm currently looking into... I don't know where to put it. It has to be somewhere indoors, but the game's not... How do we do it here then? Like so. And then we just place a couple of goddamn chairs here. Fuck them. There we go. Start a click on reports. Okay, that's bottom right. Got that. Then select the programs tab. The program is called Pharmacological Treatment of Drug Addiction. Okay. Guard taser certification. What the hell? What do you want me to do? And you want me to do this though? Create a meeting place. I've done that. I think that if I just speed it up, we should have everything settled. I don't know why this doesn't count as indoors though. This looks like a door, doesn't it? You require at least 2 hours of work. Start a group therapy, click on reports. A group therapy program for alcoholics. Very good, we've made a real difference here, and I think the prison is back under control. You can stay and improve the prison further, or we can move on to the next facility. When you're ready to move on, click on the Polaroid in the infirmary. Oh. It's the woman. She came to visit her father. She probably set the fire up, didn't she? Klaus? Klaus, where are you going? Vitalia. Oh, she's coming for her husband. Is she? No? Oh, there she is. She's gonna strangle him to death, isn't she? Look what you've done to my father. Oh. Sweet cheeks. Which cheeks? The back or the front? Okay, shut up. I'm sorry I fucked up. Hush now. They said Pops won't last a week. I know I can't say goodbye. You know, we could walk away now. You and me, this fucking life, it's taken everything. I'd like that. But I can't. I'm a Palermo, Nico. And with Papa gone and you an outsider in this place, our enemies would walk right over this family. I can't have that. I have to show them and Palermo still sits on the throne. Oh. Injection? Knife? What's here to fucking whack me? After all we've been through? Yeah, yeah. Basically. Nico, you're so old school. No, sweetheart, I'm divorcing you. Oh. The fuck, you kidding me? I'm a dead man in here without the family behind me. I know, but that's not my concern anymore. Damn. Honestly thought she was gonna use some fucking injection or something. I wish you a better place, Pappy. Poppy. Dada. Zaza. How the fuck would you be able to even whack him with a guard standing with a fucking shotgun? Goodbye, Nico. Damn. You son of a bitch! Oh, there's a guy called Beach over here, but he's behind me. I'm sorry. Chapter 3, Gabbles. Well, that's the thing. I gotta wait a few. Riot at Alchemico State Prison. Staff and security have withdrawn to the perimeter to wait for military assistance. A number of personnel still unaccounted for, including company CEO Charles Wallace. Rioting erupted following the arrest of several high-profile judges, alleged to have taken kickbacks in return for imposing harsher prison sentences. Douglas Benedict, currently serving a life term, is believed to be the ringleader behind the outbreak of violence. Adding fuel to the fire, sources say the criminal underworld has recently been rocked by a series of high-profile murders, including the attempted assassination of mob boss Victor Palermo last month. Well, the thing is, I think he died, right? That wasn't that supposed to be the point? City Mayor Calvin Haller released this statement just a few moments ago. To those who question our policies of punitive reform, this should act as a stark reminder. These men have housing and food provided, the privilege of paid work. This is how they rewarded taxpayers who subsidize their comforts. CEO Charles Wallace's deputy, a relative newcomer to the post, has been tasked with restoring order. It has yet to be seen whether a lack of experience will prove costly during the difficult crisis. People, that was it for today. We will continue this campaign later on. The thing is, it's I'm fucking tired, so I'm surprised I lasted as long as I did, like 9 minutes. Jesus, that's quite long for me nowadays. Well, thank you everybody that came. There's quite a lot of you people were watching. I don't know why you all came, but thank you. We will continue this campaign later on whenever I feel like it's. Maybe Arno decides to put it in a poll like 6 months. I think it's 6 months from now. We will see. We will see. People, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I will see you all upcoming Sunday, where we will. I don't know what we're gonna do. It's May then, and that's gonna be my description of my thesis month. So I don't know if we're gonna do a lot, but we'll see. Time will tell. Bye bye.